Hey guys, it's Kyle Thompson here with Rossmeyer Real Estate Group, and today we're going to be doing the monthly market update for December, and we're going to be covering condos today. Let's jump right into it. So at a glance, last month we had 41 new listings, 15 sales. The average list price was $346,974. The average sale price was $332,517. It took an average of 44 days to sell. We ended the month with a monthly inventory of 117, which gave us a monthly supply of inventory of 4.82, which puts us into neutral market territory when using the monthly supply of inventory method. If we use the sales to new listing ratio instead, we see that last month we came at 37%, which puts us slightly into buyer's market territory. I think that that's a bit of an anomaly, as the condo market has been holding up really well this year. When we jump over to the inventory, you can see that we've had quite a few new listings coming onto the market in November as sales start to slow. Sales continue to trend downwards after peaking in June. The benchmark price for a condo fell $8,400 from $405,400 down to $397,000. Now let's take a look at the 10-year trends to keep these numbers in perspective, and then we'll zoom in and take a look at the data at the sub-area level. Starting off with new listings. So far this year, there have been 448 new condo listings, which is about 2% higher than the 10-year average of 441. If we look at units sold, so far this year, we've had 282 sales, which is exactly on par with the 10-year average. Now let's take a look at how the sub-areas are faring, starting off with units sold. Sun Rivers is up the most on the year with an increase of units sold of almost 37%. North Cam and South Cam have been holding in pretty well, whereas Brock, Aberdeen, and Sahalee are down anywhere between 7 and 15%. Sun Peaks has had a terrible year, with units sold down over 42%. Westside, Dallas, Pineview, and Valley View look like they've had large year-over-year declines, but that's mostly due to low sales volume in those areas. If we look at the average sale price by sub-area type, we see that the vast majority of areas have been relatively flat over the year. Dufferin is down almost 20%, but there's only been 4 sales in that area. South Cam, Sun Rivers, Sun Peaks, Brock, Sahalee, Aberdeen, and Topiano are all plus or minus less than 3% year over year. Dallas and Pineview are up about 5%, North Cam is up 12%, with Westside and Valley View being up 14 and 15% respectively, but once again, those areas have low sales volume. Now let's take a look at how long it's taking properties to sell. Once again, we'll start off with the 10-year averages and then start zooming in. So far, year to date, condos have taken an average of 66 days to sell, which is about 7% below the 10-year average of 71. If we look at the month-over-month numbers, in November, it took an average of 44 days to sell, which is about 17% below the 12-month average of 63. If we look at it by sub-area type, Sun Rivers, Brock, and Tobiano have been selling the fastest, all with an average days on market of 50 or less. Sun Peaks, Sahalee, and Westside are taking the longest, with Sun Peaks averaging 73 days, Sahalee averaging 94, and Westside averaging 140. All the other areas are ranging between 50 to 70 days on average. Finally, let's take a look at the affordability. So what I've done here is I just took the benchmark price for a home last month, and then I compared it to the same thing 1 year prior. Then I went on to ratehub.ca and I grabbed the prevailing rates at the time, threw it all into a mortgage calculator so that we could see how affordability has changed over the last year. This is what that looks like. The benchmark home has risen $24,700 over the last year, from $372,300 to $397,000. That means you'd have to save up an additional $1,235 for the minimum down payment on a benchmark priced home. Over the last year, both fixed and variable rates have increased. Fixed rates are up 0.5%, whereas variable rates have increased 1.2%. That equates to a $249 increase had you gone with a fixed rate, or a $411 a month increase had you gone variable. That's it. That's all we have for today. I really hope that you're continuing to get value out of these market updates. If you are, please consider liking and subscribing to the YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any comments or suggestions on things we can improve or things we can add to these market updates, please feel free to leave your comments or suggestions in the comment section below, and I will get to them as soon as I am able. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays.